It's Jonathan Kaplan, one of South Africa's premier referees previously, is now retired. So good to see him still involved too. He's got a little youngster at home that he's got to spend some time with. But he did a fantastic job as a referee over the years. Now Paarl Gym have got some very powerful forwards amongst in their team, so that's going to be one of the tests one feels for the Rhinos team. Kick downfield from JURIE Matthieu. And we've heard as well that this team loves to carry the ball. This Rhinos team from Irvine, California. But of course they're drawing as well from Sacramento and San Diego. Around about the time you were playing at school, Derek Hougaard.
Well, not when I was playing.
No, you guys were probing for number 2, weren't you? Here comes a potential try, and it belongs to John Wilson. Excellent play there, finishing touches from the number 8.
Number 8 Wilson, he's in for the first try of Paarl Gimnasium. And like you said, a proud rugby school, 160 years, and we must just say for the Rhinos in America, unfortunately it's still a young sport. We know all the big sports like baseball, if we look at that brilliant turnover, and then it was a clean run-in for the number 8. And it's so difficult to defend turnovers. The effort of the Italian team. Unfortunately, I think the heat just caught up with him a little bit. Some heat exhaustion there.
This is JURIE Matthieu. And he says to Derek Hougaard, I don't need a kicking technique. That's pretty near on perfect.
He definitely doesn't need a kicking coach. That is straight through the middle, more through the middle. You won't get splitting the uprights.
Onto Rousseau. Good work from Rousseau. His fellow partner Van Rijn. Lovely play here. And it's another try then for Paarl Gym. Marco Van Rijn.
Marco Van Rijn is in for the second try for Paarl Gymnasium. Marco Van Rijn, the number 5 lock. He will be very happy. He looks very happy with that score. But I think it's just a case of holding on to the ball long enough. The continuity from Paarl Gymnasium was great. And will the defense of the Rhinos hold out for the full 70 minutes? That's the question.
Yeah, I think that is the question very much. Nevertheless, the coach of Paarl Gymnasium, Peter Rousseau, went by the nickname of Slapchips, played on the left wing for the Springboks, and very successfully so.
Very elusive runner.
Didn't play higher than the 3rd team for the school. Just shows you.
Just shows you.
You must be resolute. Opportunities come your way. So good conversion from JURIE Matthieu. It's a double conversion for him then. That's where some of the smaller players certainly come into play. Carry from Vian van Zyl, Van Niekerk, and now Matthieu again. Matthieu with a little dummy, a double dummy, and the fly half is over.
A double dummy by the fly half, and he's all smiles. The double by the fly half. That's one thing that I never did in my life. JURIE Matthieu. After the tackle I took Brian Lima, I realized that there were some bigger guys around me that could take the hits. So Matthieu is in for his first try of this match. It looks like a brilliant goal kicker as Matthieu.
You get some good advice from people of experience. You know,
yeah,
when I was a 19-year-old playing alongside at centre those days, alongside Springbok Eben Ulefu, he said to me, I need to give you a little bit of advice as we watch Matthieu now with that conversion. And he said, when a big man comes at you, let him go past you, because you know you can catch him from behind. Stick your leg there and make him fall really hard. It's always an option, of course, as well, as Paarl Gym look to Papa. It's a lovely little pass. That just outlines as Stefan de Toy does the finishing touches with a 4th try of just how, if you can offload in the tackle and keep the continuity of play, it's very difficult to defend against.
Yeah, it was brilliant interplay by the centres. Great running line by Brandt, and he had his, like any good outside centre, should be running off the shoulder of the number 12. Brilliant line, like he ran, and he knew exactly where his centre partner were on his outside. And it was a nice score for Paarl Gymnasium. And the 2A goes in.
Easy conversion then for JURIE MATTHEE, who's converted all 4 tries. One scored by Wilson, one from Ryan, one by MATTHEE himself, and the last one from Stefan de Toy. Keep their defense well organized, because at the moment all the position is coming to Paarl Gym. Once again a super offload. Here's RIKUS Brandt, the captain. Now the charge downfield. It's going to be a try to Jacques MÖLLER. Try number 5.
Try number 5. Jacques MÖLLER is into the corner. What a try for Paarl Gym. Jacques MÖLLER, he will be happy with that. You touch on it, especially in the second half. Will the Rhinos be able to keep up? Just the holes are opening up, and it's in the first half. He's got the speed to burn and all determination on his face.
Well, catch-up defense doesn't work in the long term, and having to turn and run and chase players all the time because they're keeping the ball flowing makes it extremely difficult to defend against.
100% record for JURIE MATTHEE. 4 kicks from 4. Goal kicking in big school matches is so important. Always when you kick 100% like MATTHEE is doing at the moment, you have a lot of value for teams.
Solid take there. Good combination work there. Marco van Rijn with the catch. Delaray Nel with the throw in. Now, is that set? An opportunity for them to drive forward. They're against a big pack of forwards, but they're just driving downfield. Lovely play. They've got to score surely. And it's going to be a penalty try from Jonathan Kaplan. A negative play there amongst the Rhinos, so that's a 7-pointer.
Unfortunately, it's so difficult to legally stop a drive, a maul, when it's going forward like that. It was a brilliant set, brilliant take in the line out by Paarl Gimnasium. And now, when that maul gets moving, all the legs, a set of 8 legs working together, and the negative play from the side, and Jonathan Kaplan decides to give a penalty try.
Again, it's very, the movement has been pretty side on, and here's another chance for the Paarl Gimnasium team. The try scorer is going to be the captain, RIKUS Brandt.
Unselfishly, by the number 8, Wilson, putting in his captain for the first try of the second half. RIKUS Brandt. It was a turnover, unfortunately. The scrum off just looking up too early. It was an easy run in for the 8th man, Wilson, and he's giving it to his captain. And the easy run in, probably the easiest try he will probably score this season.
Well, let's see how sharp you are, Derek. There's been 5 successful conversion kicks taken today, 5 out of 6. What happened to the other one?
It was a penalty try under the post.
You're a bright boy. I thought I could catch you out at lunchtime.
I'm still here. You had me nervous there for a while.
Not just a pretty face. Well done. No. So MATTHEE, the 100% kicking record continues for the fly half, coming from the Bumblebees. And some super running. This is going to be a second try here for Jean Wilson. He scored the first of the match, and he's now got the 7th.
Yeah, good play by Paarl Gimnasium, taking the ball wide and then going through the middle. Striking the straps at the right time. As he said, his second try of the match. And I'm sure MATTHEE will get the extra 2 points.
Are you?
Well, if I was a betting man, I probably would put my house on it.
Yeah, that you can certainly do. He's shown a very educated boot today, has JURIE MATTHEE. We were talking a little bit earlier as well about the importance of knowing about the history of rugby in your country, or the history of rugby in the world. the history of your school too, and will you carry on those traditions as JURIE MATTHEE is doing now, Andre Pollard did prior to him, and many others prior to that? Just places a little bit of emphasis on you as an individual as well to achieve, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think especially if you think about the players that have worn those jerseys before you, and to leave the jersey in a better place than when you got it and while you were playing at schoolboy level. I think when you look back at that history, you get goosebumps, and it's important to know where.
Van Niekerk. A little bit of space for Visser. Nice play from him. Back in field it goes. Lovely pick up there. Jacques Muller's going to get a chance to score. And he's taken it with both hands. His second try of the match.
Brilliant play by Paarl Gimnasium. The inside ball to JC Möller. Jacques Möller. His second try of the match. It was brilliant play by the blind side, by the scrum half. Going wide. And then Visser joining the line, and then the nice Judd's inside pass. Brilliant take by Möller, and he's under the crossbar. And the rest is just going to be a formality for MATTHEE to add the extra 2 points.
Nine conversions and a try belonging to the fly half of Paarl Gimnasium, but good to see TIAAN Visser coming in from the back line, from the fullback position, to create the overlap for that try.
Almost a bit of a damped atmosphere, but as we get to the weekend's rugby, I think Paarl is going to be a place to be.
I'm pretty sure that'll be the case too. It's a lovely venue this, and some good running here from Ensslin. Gets the pass inside. There's the long pass and the support play coming. A handoff there from RIKUS Brunt, and eventually it is going to be a try for them. Some good finishing. It'll belong to TIAAN Visser.
TIAAN Slapchips Visser is in for his first try of the game. It's scary how much he looks like Peter Rousseau. Taking the ball down the line, it was Visser putting his wing away, and lovely running by the inside centre as well. Brunt trying the handoff, fortunately, and looking, and the support from Visser was great, and he just ran in for an easy score under the sticks.
Again, another conversion then from MATTHEE. It's been 100% from him, and been really good. He's had some easy kicks, but he's got some others over too. Still, they stand close by. Can it be a try? Yes, it can.
Oh, they're very happy. The first try for the team of America, for the whole of America. The United States, they're on the board. The first 5-pointer, and it was scored by Kukuchi. And he's very happy. It's all smiles.
Well, it's been a long time coming, this, hasn't it?
Yep. And unfortunately, this time, they could hold on to the ball through numerous phases. But like you said, you picked up on it. A lot of one-off runners, and close to the line, it's also very important to have patience to take it through the phases. And they decided to move the ball. They earned the right to go wide, and it was a good try for Kukuchi. And with the conversion, well, he put it straight through the middle. So it's been a great, phenomenal kicking display in this game.
RIKUS Brunt caught in possession. Now they've got numbers and supporters is again a wonderful try. It'll go to Gerrit van Niekerk.
Gerrit van Niekerk, always good for a prop to get on the score sheet. Gerrit van Niekerk, Paarl Gimnasium, tight head prop. He's over for the try. And unfortunately, it needs to be said that the scoreline does flatter Paarl Gimnasium a little bit. The Rhinos, they've been up for the challenge.
Yeah, you can't ask more, can you?
Absolutely.
Really, a team that's prepared to play for 80 minutes, despite the fact that they're being outgunned. And here's the finishing touches then for that try from Gerrit van Niekerk.
His face couldn't almost believe his luck.
The last recipient, no one was going to stop him.
No, not so close to the goal line, that's for sure.
9 out of 9 for JURIE MATTHEE. Can it be 10 out of 10? Don't often see this.
No. So where's your money, Gav?
Not a betting man. Easy answer.
Easy answer.
The lineouts have been very poor from the international teams. It's been the biggest challenge one feels for them. And of course, lineouts are about so much more than just throwing the ball in. Now, lovely play by the two centre three quarters, and it's going to be Stefan de Tooy who gets onto the board for the second time.
Great interplay again by the centre. They've combined well this afternoon or this morning. Stefan de Tooy, second try of the match. The inside centre and captain RIKUS Brandt. He's been good in the midfield. It was great running by him, but he was always aware of his mate, his outside centre partner, and he had the speed to burn. And he goes over for a second one under the sticks, and they're making it easy for MATTHEE now.
So try number 12 that was for Paarl Gimnasium. And I think if there's one thing, as the conversion is successful,